Edge and AJ Styles.
Well, it was completely fucking random. Like, and here's how fucking random it was, is the fact that immediately, shortly after that, what did Kevin Owens go and do? Team up with Johnny Gargano.
Well, but like, to add on, like, and I agree with that, but to add on to the whole AJ Styles and Edge thing, they were feuding when Edge was leading the Judgment Day.
Right.
Literally trying to end his career.
True.
And now they're working to get what?
No, it makes no fucking sense. It's stupid as shit.
Great continuity.
Oh, yeah.
Triple H is apparently concerned about continuity as he recently hired comic book and TV writer Rob V, who has a background in writing horror and
Okay, you gotta look at this guy.
Oh my god. Oh, that's the face that's going to save wrestling, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. The guy who wrote 100 episodes of Player Select for Disney XD is going to write some of the most breathtaking Bray Wyatt themed storylines you've ever seen.
What a sterling resume.
Seriously.
This guy was a Marvel writer for their comic books.
That tells you, if anything, he's a cuck.
Yeah.
Probably another shitty cuck Stephanie hired.
Oh, no, he's going to be awful.
Yeah.
To be a long-time wrestling fan. V's job title as Director of Long-Term Creative will hopefully ensure more consistent storylines. Number 8, Easter eggs. Easter eggs have become a popular element in many forms of entertainment, whether they're cartoons, TV shows, or movies.
This dude literally doubled down on Easter eggs so much that he made a white rabbit the fucking QR code.
Right.
Okay? And if anything, nobody cares about fucking Easter eggs besides fucking stupid-ass, libtarded Marvel dorks.
Well, it's just another thing to, like, it's too much to pay attention to.
Well, I know he's trying to make it stand out on his boring show, but at the same time, it's something that a lot of people will just gloss by.
Exactly.
And why? Because we've seen what Rob B, that great writer you just saw, what he's done with these QR codes.
So
he's led it to a bunch of cryptic, stupid fucking videos that make no sense.
So when a casual viewer that's kind of off and on watching the show, maybe looking away at other things, are they going to catch the little Easter eggs in the back?
Probably not if they don't go online.
Right, so this is not for the casual audience. This is for the hardcore, match mark, overly obsessed mark audience.
Oh yeah, wrestling 24/7 dorks.
That's who's going to be looking on all like the YouTube shows that will then cover this.
I mean,
all these, like the Don Tony show will cover all the Easter eggs.
Forget about the fact that these guys would watch the program regardless if it geared towards them or not.
Yeah,
they would hate watch it. We've seen it before with the Vince McMahon era. They would hate watch it. At the same time, though, what does it do for Triple H to gear towards such a dead audience? I mean, they're already going to be there. You can actually try to get casuals. We thought you were gearing towards something like that with Stein and Logan Paul, but then you immediately go back on that and you just bring in all these idiots. Oh, and speaking of continuity, as an asshole was saying, let's go ahead and talk about Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley and how this makes no fucking sense.
Right.
Why would Brock want to face Bobby Lashley, who's a big card champion, instead of going right back after the big gold like he's always done? He's never gone after secondary titles. He's always gone after the big gold. He went for the hardcore title when he first debuted, but dude, when he first fucking debuted. Now he's world title level at all fucking times. So what was the whole reason of that? And then not only that, but then you have Seth Rollins, who lost at Extreme Rules, go and beat Bobby Lashley for the Intercontinental title, further devaluing Bobby Lashley heading into the Brock Lesnar feud. Which already is scramble fuck.
Right there with Triple H's booking. Bobby Lashley has been devalued. Brock Lesnar has been devalued.
Right. The match doesn't matter. It pretty much was a slapdash Saudi build-up match effort. That's what it told me, is that he needed to get this match ready for Saudi, but he didn't know a proper way to introduce this. Instead, you could have had fucking promos where Bobby Lashley, like he said many times before in media, says, I really want to fight Brock Lesnar before I retire. That's the number one guy I want to face. And then Brock, I'm calling you out. Show up at Raw. Let's see what you got.
Exactly.
And then Brock takes him up on his offer, shows up, and beats his ass.
Yeah.
That, at least you would have something to go on. All it takes is 1 week to build it up, bro. 1 week, but you're even too fucking lazy to do that shit.
Says WWE isn't forgetting its past. It's rewarding eagle-eyed fans who see a clue in an ongoing mystery, including a QR code for the...
Expedia members can save up to 30% by adding a hotel room flat. You can try every
start as a great idea, but the execution, like the Triple H things, left a lot to be desired.
Too rushed.
Way too rushed. Well, you could tell that they were trying to get it out as soon as possible. Guys, sorry for all that. I didn't know this guy was going to work. Wow. WrestleMania is fucking weird. You really suck, bro. Beta quest.
The White Rabbit, or something in the background that hints at where a story is going, such as Nikki Ash's backstage spat with Doudrop that wasn't obvious but was clear enough for someone paying attention. Rob B.
Nobody was paying attention! Right. Literally nobody was paying attention to this shit.
We just mentioned did the lion's share of the work on the White Rabbit clues a good sign for future Easter eggs. Number 9, acknowledging fan favorites. One of the biggest complaints of the Vince McMahon era was McMahon's refusal to acknowledge fan favorites. How many times did the WWE Universe get behind talent such as Zack Ryder only for McMahon to just outright bury him, seemingly...
So is this what these fans want? Right. Is that the problem? Is that you don't see the guys who you want to see push? And because right now he's pulling all the pushing all the NXT guys, you're like, oh, it's amazing. All the fucking is. Of course. Oh, speaking of, he's looking to sign back Cordona, so that does you right there. He's going back to the well of all these jobbers that don't matter.
See, because he was punishing fans for cheering wrestlers he didn't push over himself. On the other hand, McMahon's push of his favorites over those of the fans were equally disheartening. Whether it was Vinnie Mac's inexplicable push of Batista when fans wanted Daniel Bryan, or pushing Roman Reigns as a babyface despite thunderous boos, the WWE Universe was frequently disappointed. While it's too early to tell how much Triple H is paying attention to the fans, after all he booked Roman...
Bro, he is on social media 24/7. He is firmly paying attention to whatever dirt sheets say. He wants to look like the golden boy on the internet. That's his whole fucking goal right now. And to explain the reason why Vince McMahon kept Roman Reigns at the top for as long as he did is because he was the biggest draw out of the Shield. It makes all the sense in the world. This is the guy who's moving shirts. I mean, I don't see too many people wearing Seth Rollins shirts around. I don't see too many people wearing Dean Ambrose shirts around. I see Roman Reigns shirts all the time, still to this day. Even the new Bloodline shirts, he's still very popular. Yes, he's boring as shit. I will not deny that. But at the same time, these same people who are shitting on Vince McMahon's booking of Roman Reigns are loving the way that Triple H is booking the Bloodline. Right. Because it's booked by Triple H. Yeah. I mean, forget about the fact that the Bloodline was started under Vince McMahon. Right. And he probably would have made all the same moves, Solo Sikoa coming over. Probably would have made all the same moves. But let's give praise to Triple H. Why? Because he has Sami Zayn and Jey Uso in some weird rivalry, while Sami Zayn has a romance with Roman Reigns, who's like considering it a love triangle with Paul Heyman. It's all fucking gross. It's weird. I hate watching it.
I'm honestly not noticing that, like, in the structure of the show, that much of a difference.
Oh, it's the same shit. It literally is the same fucking shit. But since it's got the Triple H seal of approval, you gotta jack off to it.
So now they're gonna fucking fake hype it. They're gonna overhype it.
They're gonna overhype? That's how they do.
Reigns over Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle. He's booking wrestlers the fans have felt been overlooked, such as Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Obviously, Bray Wyatt's return at Extreme...
Didn't Vince McMahon make Kevin Owens a Raw champion?
Yep.
Didn't he make Sami Zayn in one of his top acts at one time?
Yep. Not only did he do that, but for Kevin Owens' debut on Raw, he beat John Cena
and stomped on the U.S. title.
And stomped on the U.S. title.
Yeah. That was under Vince McMahon's rule, mind you.
Exactly.
But that was also when Triple H was getting his shit on the main roster. People thought, oh, that's all Vince McMahon. No, right. Triple H, back in 2018 and 2019, got his shit in on Raw and SmackDown.
Which goes to show just how biased they are. They can't give credit. They can't give credit to Vince McMahon for anything good that he may have done. That even would have appealed to them.
I know.
Like Kevin Owens stomping on the fucking U.S. title, jobbing out John Cena. It was huge. You would think these marks would have loved that.
Well, because especially to the casual viewer, seeing this guy look the most unappeasing coming out of NXT and destroying the biggest face in WWE, it was something like we knew who Kevin Owens was, so we were like, all right, maybe it might be cool. You know, we're kind of looking forward to it. But we could totally see how a lot of people were like, how did this fucking fat nerd just beat John Cena?
Right.
A lot of people stopped tuning in after that shit.
It's true. Yeah.
Because you can't buy it with Kevin Owens.
Oh, no, you can literally go to GoWork.net, look for ratings from 2010 to 2015. You'll see a slow drop of like 3 down to 2. When you go to 2015, it's just the floor falls.
Well, look at what was pushed back then. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, and Shinsuke Nakamura.
And the Women's Revolution.
And who's getting pushed now?
Exactly.
All those people.
Exactly.
It's the same old shit all over again. They don't learn. They don't fucking learn. They're going to get their shit in regardless of what you think or what I think.
You're going to have idiots like this guy overhype it.
Yep.
Supreme rules as the biggest example of WWE listening to its fans. The downright dumb decision to dump Bray Wyatt last year puzzled fans who adored Bray Wyatt.
It's because he's expensive as shit for contract, and he's a pain in the ass backstage.
Now, and see, refresh my memory, but back in the Royal Rumble for 2018,
Right.
I remember Shinsuke Nakamura and Asuka winning both Royal Rumble matches.
Oh, but that's not enough. That's not a Vince. I remember people online were saying that's not bad coming from Vince, but I expect more. It's not enough for them.
But yet, the littlest thing that Triple H does, oh my God, it's fucking amazing! It's the best thing ever, like, in the age ever!
I mean, if anything, the only positive to look at this is that for some